It's that time again. It is time for Law of the Weird. Tom Swanson here. I've got a good one for you today. This presentation is basically entitled "It Sucks to Be Alfredo Gutierrez." Let me tell you why. This involves an appeal court case, uh, and the name of it is Alfredo Gutierrez versus Scripps-Howard and others. Okay, get this. Alfredo Gutierrez was a freelance photographer, and he got employed to take photographs of a new hotel in Juarez, Mexico. And nothing unusual. It was just go down there and the El Paso uh, uh, Herald Post and the Seattle Times wanted him to take some photographs of this hotel and get the photographs to them as soon as possible. Seemed like pretty routine stuff, except it wasn't, because what had happened was the El Paso newspaper, the El Paso Herald Post, had uh, had published some articles that asserted that the owner of the hotel was a major drug trafficker, and it was later alleged that they even referred to the owner of the hotel as a drug czar. So, at any rate, this information was not given to Alfredo Gutierrez. So he goes down, to Juarez, Mexico, and goes to this new hotel and explains, he's been dispatched there to take some photographs of this new hotel. And guess who he runs into? The owner of the hotel. Except the owner has a gun. Okay, the owner is pissed off. He is pissed off because of the reports by the El Paso newspaper indicating that he was a major drug dealer. Okay, so basically, this all was visited upon Alfredo Gutierrez. What they did basically was whipped his ass and took him out and dumped him in the desert. Okay, um, at any rate, Mr. Gutierrez survived, got back to civilization, and turned around and filed a lawsuit against the El Paso Herald Post, some of their employees, and the parent owner of the newspaper, Scripps-Howard. Okay, and at any rate, the essence of Mr. Gutierrez's lawsuit was, hey, you sent me down there and didn't warn me about what you had done, and indicated to me that, gosh, somebody might just be extremely pissed when I go down there to take the photographs. So at any rate, the defendants, Scripps-Howard and the El Paso newspaper, etc., they filed a motion for summary judgment. Okay, this motion for summary judgment it's simply a term meaning that they are seeking the court to rule on the case without a trial. If you've ever heard the term having the case thrown out of court, that's basically what it means, summary judgment. Well, the trial court issued the summary judgment, threw the case out of court, and Mr. Gutierrez appealed to the Court of Appeals, the Texas State Court of Appeals in El Paso. Okay, the Texas State Court of Appeals analyzed the case and came to a different conclusion and reversed the trial court summary judgment. In other words, the Court of Appeals determined that Mr. Gutierrez should be able to continue to prosecute his claim and to seek damages against those parties under the theory of failing to warn of a danger. Okay. But I was sitting there thinking, what a weird ass case. What do you think? Okay. All right. That's really it, just for those people who want some verification. This is, Alfredo Gutierrez versus Scripps-Howard and others at volume 823 of the Southwestern Reporter second edition, beginning at page 696. And this is a case out of the Texas Court of Appeals in El Paso. In the year is 1992. Okay, so until the next time, Law of the Weird, it continues to go. See you next time. Bye.